remember there was a month I could not meet salaries, and I had to borrow money from my wife. Sometimes you are crazy and stupid enough to start some things. My name is Tosin Eniolorunda. I am 36 years old, and I was born in Lagos, Nigeria, but I grew up in Ibadan, in Nigeria. I'm the first of 3 children. I think I've always been a dreamer and a builder. I think my earliest days is when I remember, because I didn't have a lot of toys, I used to build toys and, you know, those car things that you just be pulling around and be running around the streets. But my mom did not allow me to run with all the kids on the street, so I built it in our compound. I used to run around, and I think that's where some of the early days of, you know, building things and enjoying the result of it. These days, of course, we are building much more bigger things, but the early days more or less started from me building solutions for people. Like during my school days, I used to build a lot of projects, final year projects for students, and that's how my journey really started into what it is today. I knew I wanted to build something really big because first for me I already had a lot of capacity, and I felt like I would waste if I don't just put it into something. Initially, I thought I was going to build a very big hardware company, like a Sony or like a Samsung. Then I knew always that because of the combination of those 3 things, like I love to build, I hate to fail, and I love to see the things that I've built come to life. I knew that the best way I would find happiness in my life was going to at least to build something that's going to be big and touch a lot of people. The early days of Moniepoint starts from TeamUps. So TeamUps was started in 2015. Of course, nobody started a company and think they will succeed. I don't think it's that easy to see into the future. So I just had to take a leap of faith. And the way I reasoned to myself then is I need to do this, right? The worst case is I will fail, right? And if I fail, I will go back and find a job and I'll put it on my CV. That's the way I thought about it. But then again, sometimes you are crazy and stupid enough to start some things. And for me, it was also a pursuit of happiness because I was not finding joy in what I was doing then. And that's when I met some of the early staff of TeamUps, some of my co-founders. We used to work in the same company. And I told them that, guys, we need to do this at this stage of our lives. The early days were quite rough, very, very rough. I remember there was a month I could not meet salaries, and I had to borrow money from my wife, who was working on that other company, and it was literally her savings. You know, it's humbling, CEO borrowing money from an employee's savings. But then again, you know, we struggled, we persevered. There were moments where people wanted to even leave us, important people, because, you know, these are IT guys and you have a lot of options. So I would not say it was an easy ride. We were not really aware of how large the informal economy, business people that really needed financial services were. We thought it was more of the formal guys that are much more on social media. But it hit me at that moment. It became clear that our life's goal in Moniepoint is going to be helping these people that are the middle economy to actually help them with their financial solutions to reach their goals. It became clear at that moment. That was the first moment, because I had an expectation one would become larger than the other, and Moniepoint just changed my mind pretty quickly. The second moment was when I realized that we were actually the largest transaction value processing company in the space. And that means that we had beaten, you know, all the other names that are pretty much, you know, well-known, probably very well-funded companies. And we did this with almost, you know, no visibility, simply because our businesses loved us and were really loyal. It hit me big time the second time that I think we're really, really onto something. There are many moments where, there were really lows, big lows that I was extremely depressed. How do we continue? I think one of the ones that struck me, that's coming to mind right now, was in the very, very early days of Moniepoint. After, I think, month 1 or 2 of launch, I realized that we had a platform error that was making us lose money. You should understand that, those were early beginnings. And imagine a small company losing up to 250 million naira. And also not just losing it, realizing that the way you have to fix it, you have to shut down your platform for 3 weeks plus. You know how this business is. Like, how can you tell somebody who is depending on you that you are going to shut down and he's going to need to use somebody else for 3 weeks? It's like death. Just imagine right now that the bank you're keeping your money shuts down and locks your money. That's what it looked like for many of our businesses. The money that they use for running their business, we had held it down. They can't even access it. A lot of them even came to the office very visibly angry that they are going to shut us down. It was a very, very, very painful moment for me because I knew what it meant. My business was not in the best shape and I was causing problems for other people's businesses. For even many of our staff, it was one of the worst moments also. Our head of sales, who was responsible also in a way for reconciliation, in fact, had to resign after because the stress was too much. But then again, that's when I saw the resilience of the team. People were working 24 hours. I mean, people were sleeping in the office, crashing in the office, continuous work to fix the issues and get the platform up as soon as possible. At the depth of that issue, it's easy for you to want to give up and think, I mean, my village people are after me. We eventually succeeded. Some of our businesses and agents at that time stuck with us. Until then, they are still with us today. One of them is a very, very large agent and business in Lagos State and in Ogun State, in many states around the country. And, I'm proud and I'm happy that they have come with us this far because we could have died. These things have killed many other companies. So all the business owners out there, running a business is actually really hard. You need to ensure that your payment is complete. You need to ensure that you have enough money to ensure that you can buy your goods and services, capital. You need to ensure that your employees are happy and they're not stealing your money. You need to ensure that all operations run properly. And on top of all this, government has their own. We have done this. We know it's hard. But then again, that's why Moniepoint exists. We want to ensure that we have a solution that can help you and facilitate you being able to achieve your business dreams. Nigeria is actually not the best environment to run businesses. But to you, all business owners who are the unsung heroes working against all odds to ensure that you succeed in the business, Moniepoint is going to be with you. We know we're not even exactly perfect, but we know we try all our best to ensure that we meet your goals and help you achieve your dreams. And we want to continue doing that. We are now releasing more and more solutions that will allow you to be able to have more payment options, more access to capital, and more business operational features that will allow you to run your business more effectively. And this is all in our goal to ensure that you succeed in your business. My name is Tosin Eniolorunda. I am the founder of Moniepoint, and we are here to power your dreams.